band have been surrounded by much controversy in their time. A band that have inked the pens of many journalists around the world. A band that have struck fear in even the most hardened religious fanatics. Gorgoroth. Something that's been debated a lot amongst press and fans over the last few weeks has been your parting with Infernus. Tell us about that.
We have worked with him for like 10 years now or something, close to 10 years. And after a while we felt that we had, put so much effort into our art without him participating very much and not helping. So that's why we decided to part ways with him.
What's going to happen with the name Gorgoroth? There's also been some debate about that. Do you own the name? What's going to happen with that?
Well, the way we have done it, we have kicked him out of the band. So we therefore are Gorgoroth. And yeah, that's the way it is.
How did the collaboration with Hellhammer come about? I mean, it came quite quickly after you announced that you're not going to be working with Infernus anymore.
Yeah, well, we know him from before, and also he's a good friend of Talok. So yeah. Since Talok is a guitarist that's been working with Gorgoroth as either a guitar technician or as a session member I think I had him, we had him with us on a tour in '98 we did with Cradle of Filth, so since that time he's been in and out of work positions basically. So.
And will Hellhammer be a permanent creative force within the band?
It's me that will do the music, and Gal will do their lyrics and vocal arrangements. And of course, anybody who plays on our music will contribute with their own personal style, And Hellhammer has a very unique way of playing, so of course, Ippy will be the drummer.
He will definitely color the music that if he is with on the next album, then he will definitely put his color to the final expression. So
let's talk about your current tour. I've read on your blog, which you have on I think it's the Metal Hammer site or it's a Metal Hammer blog, that you've noticed some confusion amongst fans. They don't really know if the tour is happening or not. Tell us about that.
Well, that was in the beginning because Infernus said that it was a split up instead of a kick out. So that's why many people thought in the beginning that the tour wouldn't happen, because there was no Gorgoroth to be able to tour. But I think that is not many people thinking this way at this point.
After the first 4 gigs, it's been almost sold out on every venue we've been to. So the word definitely gets about that we're on the road.
So then you're not really noticing a big change with the whole lineup change. It's all going really well.
It's going better. Definitely. It's a better lineup than we have had earlier.
How is Nick Barker, the drummer on the tour, currently doing, as it was obviously short notice for him to kind of learn all the songs and get the whole set together?
He's working very well with us. We both socially and musically. So we are really satisfied with the situation. That's why we also can't say if we're not certain if it will be he or Hellhammer that will continue with us. When you find people that work with you that well and especially function socially with you, then it's things you have to take into consideration.
So it hasn't actually been decided yet. So you're really going to see who does the best job at the end of the day.
We are in a dilemma, basically, a luxurious one, though. So.
Tell us about. I've been reading a lot about your album that you were busy working on, and then the news kind of died on it after the word about Infamous came about. Are you still doing some more work on it? Is there still work to be done on it? What's happening with that?
There's always. We've drawn down some lines, but we haven't had time to sit down and work it properly. But it's something that you always keep in your mind, at least for my account, and I always carry around what will become the lyrics. So we have to see. It's more than maybe King can inform you more about.
I've always write music back home with my computer and stuff, so I have lots of writs and parts of songs, but which ones will make the album, it's not certain at this point. Besides, we are also releasing another album, a live album, in February, I think.
Well, that's the agreement we have with Regain. Since they've placed themselves neutral in the band situation, we have to see how things develop.
So you haven't actually recorded the live album yet, then?
It's recorded, but it's not been mixed. So, and it won't be mixed without all parties taking place. So, Infernus appears on this album. So, if he are willing to sit down and work in the studios, I don't know. I doubt it. He actually don't know that me and King have an agreement with Regain ourselves. So it's kind of
it's a bit difficult.
That's the story.
Yeah. The production company which filmed your famous Polish gig in 2004, which included parts of dead animals, naked ladies on crosses, and a lot of blood, are being fined. Tell us about that.
We were charged with the blasphemy paragraph, and Gorgoroth weren't charged themselves because we gotten proven that we had been blasphemous, but we weren't aware of Polish law, basically. So the producer of it, which was a Pole, he definitely got a fine. At least I don't know if he got a sentence, but the tapes will never see the day of light. Well, I know they're in a museum for justice in Poland at the moment, so that's where they'll stay.
And can we expect to ever see another show like that again? But obviously not in Poland, but somewhere else?
Yes, definitely.
We're working on that. So next year it will be.
I want to thank Gol and I want to thank King because that was just fucking awesome.